Sure, my name is Zulkarnain and I'm currently a student at Islamic University of Araniri Banda Aceh, and I'm taking legal science as my constant study at the law faculty of this university, and I'm also in following advancement of language. So to this effect, I spend a great deal of my time reading a lot of book about law and watching news, read a newspaper, and I'm also spend my time listening to music and watching international news. I'm currently joining Moodcourt community at my college where I learn and discuss about the procedural of law, how the procedural of law was implemented in in our constitutional system. We used to holding discussion about constitutional issue, public policy, and social justice. And I'm also joining the debate community at my faculty where we can share our argumentation and learning more to be better at legal reasoning. And as the benefit of my language advancement, I'm also teaching at my former school. I'm teaching there I'm teaching the kids who want to learn English there. Yeah, I think I'm really good at engaging others to do something. At my former organization, we were working to build the stage for an event, and the team leader invited the members to work in a slightly less good way. He ordered like a boss, and I saw the occurrence. The members were upset with the way the team leader invited them to work, and seeing this circumstance, I had an initiative to engage them by my way to jointly succeed our event together, and gratefully they go back to work and continue working to succeed our event. I can express myself well in a crowd. However, I'm constantly looking for ways to be more outspoken. At first years of high school, before I tried myself to speak up, I was a good student with silence in the class. Throughout high school, I tried expressing myself slowly, coping with the shame of speaking, trying to ask when the question comes in my mind. As often as I ask, I become able to slip my thought among those questions, and the result, when I was at university, I found myself better at expressing my ideas even in a crowd. So from this process, one thing that I learned and I keep in mind is do not worry to expressing our ideas as long as we had a concept and we had something important to say. I look up to Harisa Zahar, a human rights activist and advocate. He is a person with consistency defending human rights and fighting for justice. Since at university, he has started to concern holding discussion about human rights issues. I used to watch him on TV in a discussion forum. He is a brave person criticizing the enforcement of human rights and justice. One important thing I look up to him, aside his consistency, is his courage, which always supported by knowledge and accurate data. Yeah, I think I had a movie that I love to watch because it's beautiful message, which called Chichori is an Indian movie. The movie is telling about a teenager who is under pressure due to college entrance exam result. His father advised him to not stress, as he was sure his son worked hard to clear the exam. And unfortunately, the exam result was different than expected. The teenager was frustrated, he was disappointed, and he was afraid of people would call him a loser for failing the exam. And he committed suicide. But he didn't die and ends up with serious injury. To make story short, as the father knows his son's condition, he encouraged him to survive by telling all the stories of his failures when he was young with his friend. But he keeps struggling. So what I'm trying to tell you are, we never let pressure of anything. I mean anything, because it asks from each side. And one important thing that I learned, whatever happens, whether you success or you fail, always remember your family, your friends, or your loved one will always have your back. I think that is a beautiful message that I get from the movie. I've been committed to programs that will further develop my views of the world. I've been involved in Moodcourt community. I believe I deserve to be selected for one of your scholarship program because I'm a hardworking student and I will take an advantage of the opportunity that the scholarship will provide me. I believe that a good education is the key to success, and I try to connect my passion for education with my desire of helping others. I believe I deserve this scholarship because it will help me achieve my long-term goals. By furthering my education in law, I can work toward my career goals in the constitutional field. I aim to make a difference in my community, and this scholarship will absolutely be the difference maker when it comes to affording the education I need to do that. I think we covered everything concerning this opportunity. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I really appreciate it.